In this video, I will show you how you can create your online e-commerce store using WordPress and Woocommerce. So if you want to start your online selling business, then let's dive in and I'll show you how to create your online shopping store step by step. So let's begin. Hi, my name is Ankit and welcome to Magazine 3 YouTube channel where we talk about everything related to WordPress. And if you want to learn more about WordPress, then make sure you subscribe to this channel and hit the notification bell so that you can get notified whenever we upload our next video. In order to build our online e-commerce store, there are few steps we will be following. So the number one step will be to book our domain and hosting, where we will set up our WordPress. And number two will be adding a free WordPress theme, which we will use as a base to create our online shopping store. And after that, we will move on to step number 3, that is installing Woocommerce and configuring few settings about it. And after that, we will move on to step number 3, that is installing Woocommerce plugin. And then we will move on to step number 4, that is to add products on our Woocommerce website. I'll try to make it as easy as possible for you so that you can get your website live with minimum effort required. So let's move on to our step number 1, that is booking our domain and hosting. Now there are various platforms where you can book your domain and hosting, and we will link some of our preferred services in the description below. So you can go ahead and check them out and choose whichever works best for you. And once you book your desired domain and hosting service, then all you have to do is just set up WordPress on it. And it's so easy these days to install WordPress on your hosting server. It's like installing a software on your computer. And once that is done, let's dive in the WordPress backend and let's move on to step number 2. So here we are in a fresh copy of WordPress. And if you take a look at the front end, we have not installed anything yet. So let me just go ahead and get rid of these default plugins that come with the hosting. So I'll deactivate all of them just to keep the things clean because we don't need them right now. Alright, so all of them are gone. And now let's move on to appearance. Then we go to themes and we will click on add new. And here we will search for Cadence. And this is the Cadence theme that we will be using for this tutorial. Let's click on install. Alright, let's click on activate. Alright, so now the Cadence theme is activated. Let's go to our plugin section. We have few plugins that we need to install. So before we install main Woocommerce plugin, let's go ahead and install the supporting plugins that we need. So first of all, we will add Cadence blocks. So we will type in Cadence, and this is the Gutenberg blocks by Cadence blocks that we need to install. Let's click on install. So this will actually help us build our pages by just using Gutenberg blocks without using any third-party page builder. So let's click on activate. Alright, so once that is done, we go back to plugins. And now we click on add new again. And this time we will add Woocommerce. So let's search for that. And here is the Woocommerce plugin. Let's click on install now. Alright, let's click on activate. Alright, so once we activate the Woocommerce plugin, it will start this installation wizard. So here we first need to enter our store address. So let's fill up with the address details. So I have just entered any dummy detail here. So you can go ahead and enter your store details. Once that is done, let's click on continue. And it's asking us to share the Woocommerce data so that they can work on improving it. So right now I just click on no thanks. I don't want to share any data. And once that is done, it will move to the next step. And here we will choose what type of e-commerce store we are building. So for this example, we will choose fashion, apparel and accessories. If your preferred choice or if your preferred business is not listed here, you can anyway select this others option. So it won't make any difference if you choose any other option. Let's click on continue. And yes, we will be selling physical products, and just an estimate, we will be adding around 100 products. Currently selling to anywhere else. We select no. And after that, we will not install any other recommended product. We don't need all of them now. We don't need any one of them right now. Let's click on continue. And which theme we are going to use? We will be using our Cadence theme, which we have already installed. Let's click on continue with active theme. Alright, so now we are back in the WooCommerce dashboard. Our basic installation wizard is done. So let's close this. So now we are ready to add new products, but before that we need to add one more plugin. So let's go to plugin section and click on add new, and here we will search for Cadence Starter, and this is the plugin we need to install. It's called Starter Templates by Cadence WP, and let's click on install now, and let's click on activate. So if we take a look at our front end right now, this is how it looks. Now, in order to create our WooCommerce website, we need to design our header, then we need to design our home page, then product category and the product page, and then we can go ahead and add products, and then we will be able to see how our e-commerce website will look. But here is a quick and smart way to bypass all these steps. What we are going to do is, using this Cadence Starter templates, we will go to template library, and here we will choose Gutenberg as our page builder so that it will only show the templates which are built on Gutenberg. And these are the templates which we can use to create our website. Some of them are pro, which are available with the Cadence paid version. So if you want to check out the details of Cadence Pro, the link will be in the description below. So you can go ahead and check all the details about it. And if we scroll down, we have this as an e-commerce template. And along with that, we also have this as an e-commerce template available to us. So if you click on any one of them, and this is how it looks. And if I go back and check the other one, and let's click on this one. So this is a print shop. So this is how the logo, menu, banner, and all the other stuff required to build your e-commerce website is all done for you. So we can easily go ahead and use this as a base template for our e-commerce website. And it's not mandatory that it's a print shop template, so you need to use it for creating print shop e-commerce website. You can go ahead and change this logo and change this banner and then upload any of the product which you want to sell. Maybe you can convert that into a grocery store as well. All you have to do is just edit the colors and the banners, and all the products gets updated. The reason for using these ready-made templates is that you don't have to spend time in designing all these elements like the header, logo, menu, this banner and how it will slide, and all these homepage elements. You don't have to do any of that. All that thing is done. All you have to do is just import the template, replace your products, and you will be live in so much less time. So let's go ahead and import this full site. We click on full site. Now it's checking what are the things we need. So Cadence blocks, we already have that. We need Woocommerce, we already have that as well. So both the plugins which are required for this template are already installed. So we can start importing that. And it's going to take a few minutes, and it will install all the things that we have seen in the demo template. And then we can just go ahead and customize it and use it as per our requirement. So this is the current status or look of our e-commerce store. Let's go ahead and see how it looks now. We open that in new tab, and boom, this is how your e-commerce or WooCommerce store looks now. So all the homepage, products and everything is done for you. And if you click on any of these products, this is our product page. We have the big image of product. We have the title, price, add to cart, and all the other stuff. And all that is done in few minutes. And now you can go ahead and customize it as per your online store requirement. So we went from this to this within just few minutes. So now let's go back in the WordPress backend. And if we go in the products, these are all the products that are right now installed, and you can use them as a base to add more products because you can easily go ahead and duplicate them. So right now, most of them are simple product. What I mean by simple product is that you only have add to cart button. You don't see an option to maybe choose a color or maybe a weight or anything like that. So which is known as variable product. So I will show you how you can add a simple as well as a variable product in your WooCommerce store. So let's close this one. First, let's dive in the WooCommerce backend, and let's take a look at some settings here. So we go to WooCommerce and then settings. So here we are in the WooCommerce settings. We have few tabs on the top. and right now we are on the general tab, and here we see all the settings that we have entered while installing the WooCommerce. So if we go down, we have an option, general options. It says selling location. Right now it's set to all countries. So if in case you are not selling to all countries, you can specify which country you are selling to. So here we have an option to specify which country we are selling. So for this example, if I choose India, I can select that. If in case you are also selling in United States or any other country, you can select that as well. But right now, let's remove this. And after that, we have an option for shipping location. So we will be shipping to all the countries which we are selling to. So in case you are selling in India but shipping to all over world, you can select ship to all countries. There might be some customers coming from out of India and you also want to serve them. So that is the point where you want to select this option. Otherwise, just select ship to all countries we sell to. So you will be selling in India and shipping in India. After that, we have default customer location. So that will be the base address which customer will enter while doing the checkout process. After that, we have taxes. If you are collecting taxes from your customer, you can always turn that on. After that, we have enable coupons. If you are allowing coupons on your WooCommerce store, you can select that option on. And below that, we have an option to calculate coupon discounts sequentially, which means if you check that on, you will allow multiple coupons on your checkout process, which most of the e-commerce website don't do. So I will leave it unchecked. Below that, we have the currency option. So let's change it to Indian rupee, and the currency position will be left. And after that, all these separators, decimals, numbers, I will leave it as it is. Let's go ahead and click Save Changes. And if we check our product page, now you see that the price is in Indian rupees. Alright, so if we go in the next tab, that is products. Here are some general settings for products. The shop page will be shop. So if in case you want to have a dedicated page where all the products will be listed, you can select a page from all the page list here. After that, we have add to cart behavior. There are two options, either redirect every time someone clicks, either redirect the visitor to cart page when every time it hits the add to cart button, which is a little bit annoying. So the better option is enable Ajax add to cart button. When someone clicks on add to cart, it stays on that page and just show a message on the top that the product has been added in the cart. So they don't redirect every time in cart and then need to come back again. After that, we have the placeholder image. If in case you do not upload any product image, you can always assign a placeholder image, which I would say not to use, because make sure when you are uploading any product, make sure you have the image ready. After that, we have the measurements. If in case you want to enter any weight, that will be done in kg. You can change the parameters here. And if in case you are entering any dimension, it will be in centimeters. Below that, we have enable reviews. If you want to collect reviews from your customers, you can do that. And the best part is you can only allow verified owners of products to leave a review on your site. So this option takes care of that. So in the next option, it says show verified owner label for customer reviews. So it will show a badge that someone who is writing the review is actually a buyer from the website. And if you check this option, review can only be left by verified owners. So only the buyers from your website will be able to leave a review. And let's move on to the next option, that is shipping. So you can go ahead and configure shipping from here. We will cover that in some later video. And after that, we have the payment option. So right now the default option are direct bank, checks, and cash on delivery. And there are a lot of payment gateways available depending upon your location or your store location. But most of the time, PayPal is always available for the payment gateway you want to install on your WooCommerce store. And they are all available for free. All you have to do is just create an account and then add the plugin and just do all the settings required. So they are different depending upon what payment gateway you are using. So once that is done, we can move on to next step, that is account and privacy. So these are some settings that will allow the privacy settings for your WooCommerce store. So as per your preference, you can go ahead and check them out. You can go ahead and read all of that and you can change them as per the requirement of your store. After that, we have emails. So these are the emails that your customer will receive. So you can go ahead and edit all these templates and create your own custom email format. And after that, we have some integrations, which is a little bit of advanced option. So you don't need to use that right now. And after that we have advanced. So once again, you don't have to do anything here. So this is some hardcore stuff, so you don't have to deal with that right now. Alright, so once we are done with the settings, let's move on to the next step, that is adding products in our WooCommerce store. So in order to add products, we first need to create categories so that once we are adding the product, we can assign a category to that product which we are adding. So let's go to products and then click on category. So by default, we have an uncategorized category. So I will leave it as it is. And below that, we have mugs and t-shirts. So these are the two settings already. So these are the two categories which are already made. So if in case you want to add more categories, like let's say we want to add a pop socket. So let's say, so the name of the category will be pop socket and the URL slug, that is the URL of the category, will be pop socket in one word. And once we click on add new category, the category will be added here. So this is how you can add new categories to assign products in this. So now we can move on to all products and see how we can add different products on our WooCommerce store. So let's say we want to add a t-shirt. So we go to our products and then we click on add new. So first I will show you how to add a simple product. So a simple product is like you have the image, you have the product title, price, and you just have the add to cart option. You don't have any option to choose color or size, anything like that. So this is how a simple product is. You just have the add to cart option. You can select the quantity and then just click on add to cart. So let's create a simple product first. So we will type in and let's go ahead and copy the sample content from here. So this is the description section, which is visible at the bottom here. After that, we have product data as simple product. We can choose simple, grouped, external or variable products. So right now we only focus on simple products. We select that and regular price will be maybe $4.99 as Indian rupees and sales price will be $3.99. After that, we have inventory. If in case you want to assign any SKU, you want to manage stock. So all that you can do from here. After that, we have shipping. So this is where you can do all your shipping stuff. After that, we have linked products. If you want to add any upsells or cross sells, you can do that here. Below that, we have attributes. So we don't need that because this is just a simple product. After that, we have the short description. So let's go ahead and copy this text from here and add it in short description. So here, this is the place where a short description will be visible. And let's scroll up. Here is the permanent link of the product. If you click on edit, you can name it anything which you like. And maybe you can go ahead and use some SEO friendly URL here. So that's how you can edit that. Let's click on OK. And after that, we have publishing option. And before that, let's go ahead and select the category, that is t-shirt for this example. Below that, we have the product image option. So let's go ahead and upload a product image. So this is the product image I'm going to use. Let's click on set product image. And after that, we have post settings. So it's not relevant here. If you have more than one image of your product, you can add gallery here. So in that same way, we can upload more images and they will be visible at the bottom of our page. So let's say I choose these two images as the gallery. I select add to gallery. So along with the main product image, which is here, these two images will also be visible on the product page as gallery. So once that is done, let's go ahead and click on publish this product. And now once that is done, let's open that in a new tab. Alright, so here is the product image. Here is the title, the price, short description, add to cart button below that. And if we scroll down, here is our product gallery. If you click on this, it will change the image to this one. And we can also switch the other images. So that's how you can use various images in your product gallery, but make sure you keep the dimensions same so that this won't happen. Because right now these are landscape images and the product image is vertical portrait. So make sure you have the product image dimensions set correctly. And these are the relative products. So now our simple product is ready. So let's go ahead and check how we can add a variable product. So I will take the same example. So I'll go to my products. We click on this all products option here. And this simple t-shirt, I just go ahead and click on duplicate. So this product will get duplicate and there is a new URL assigned to it. Let's type in var as variable, and I will also name it as variable here, and let's click on OK and just save the draft for a second. And after that I just go ahead and remove these two images from here. And right now the option selected is simple product. Instead of that, let's select variable product this time. And you see that the price section is gone from here, and we will keep the category as t-shirt. The main product image will remain the same, and we have the short description and the product description here. So as of now, everything looks same as a simple product, but the new thing that will be added here is the size of the t-shirt. So we will have an option for small, large, XL. So once we have these options to select before doing the purchase, that is called a variable product. So for that, we go to attributes and make sure the product data is selected as variable. And from here, we click on add, and we will add a new attribute called size, which will be visible in product page. We will use that for variations. And here, let's type in different sizes, like we will type in small, and we will use this as a separator. We will hit on space. Then we will type medium, then space, another separator, then space, then we will type large, and then we will type extra large. Alright, let's save the attributes. So this is our size attribute, and these are the values for this attribute size. So now we go to variations, and here we have an option to create variation from all attributes. So we click on that and then click on go. So here is a warning that we are about to create multiple products. So depending upon our attributes, so we click on OK. And now we got 4 new variations added. Let's click on OK. So now we have small, medium, large, extra large option to select our product. So if we click on this down arrow icon, so here we see we have an image option. Let's upload that. So let's say we upload a new image. So this one is the image. So let's select that as a variation image. So whenever someone select small as a t-shirt, this image should be visible. And we can assign SKU. Let's assign a price. So maybe $3.99 and then $2.99 for small size. We can again assign a new image for medium, but if in case we don't assign anything, so it will take our main product image for this size as selected. So we will leave all the things as it is and just enter the price. If we go down, let's enter the same for large. If in case we want to remove this extra large option, so considering that we don't have this option in our inventory, so we can anyways remove that from here. So this one will be gone. Alright, so we have this small, medium and large. Let's go ahead and click on publish and let's open that in a new tab. So here is the simple t-shirt variable that we have entered, and here instead of one single amount we have option from lowest to the highest, and we have the main product image here, and the new thing added here is the size. Let's go ahead and select small as our t-shirt size. The price is updated as well as the image. If we go down to medium, the price is updated and the image as well, which is the main product image. But if we go to the large option, you see that the price is updated, not the image, because we have not assigned any special image for large. So now you can increase the quantity and then add to cart. So if we click on add to cart, we have a message. The product is added in cart. It's not taking us to the cart page right now. So we can click on this cart icon here, or we can click on this view cart. So if we click here, we see this pop up, and now we can click on our cart or maybe check out directly. Here is an option to enter coupon codes, and then we proceed to checkout. And once you fill up all the billing and shipping details, and depending upon what payment gateway you are using, then you can finalize your order. So this is how easy it is to create your WooCommerce store when we are using starter templates. So all you have to do is just select the desired template and you will be ready in few minutes. If you like this video, then make sure you hit the like button, and to learn more about WooCommerce and WordPress in general, make sure you subscribe to this channel and hit the notification bell so that you can get notified whenever we upload our next video. So that's it for this one, and I'll see you in the next one.